made a tape once with Gene Simmons from Kiss. We flew to New York with him, and nothing really ever came of it because we didn't know where the hell to take a tape.
Yeah.
So we had to pitch and sign a tape, you know, the world's most expensive demo tape, which he paid for. But we didn't know where to take it. We didn't feel like walking around knocking on people's doors, pushing ourselves on them, saying, "Hey, sign us," you know. So we just kept playing everywhere, and eventually they came to us.
Yeah. How long ago was that now?
A year and a half or so.
How long did it take you to cut the first album?
3 weeks. The album's very live.
Yeah.
No overdubs. That's the magic of Ted Templeman.
Yeah.
I'd say out of the 10 songs in the record, I overdubbed the solo in 2. Running with the Devil and Ice Cream Man, and Jamie's Crying, 3 songs. All the rest are live. I use the same equipment I use live. You know, one guitar, solo during the rhythm track.
Yeah.
Al just played one set of drums. And Mike, you know, and Dave stood in the booth and sang along, lead vocals at the same time. The only thing we did overdub was the backing vocals, because you can't play in the same room and sing, you know, with the amp, so there was a bleed onto the mics. But the music, I'd say, took a week, you know, and including Jamie's Crying, which we wrote in the studio. You know, I had the basic riff to the song, I was just dicking around, and my guitar solo. You know, Eruption wasn't really planned to be on the record. Me and Al were dicking around rehearsing for a show we had to do at the Whiskey. So I was warming up, you know, practicing my solo, and Ted walks in, he goes, "Hey, what's that?" I go, "That's a little solo thing I do live." And he goes, "Hey, it's great, put it on the record." Same with Jamie's Crying. And the music took a week, the singing took about 2.
What's the difference between the studio playing and your live playing, you think?
Well, between that record and the shows we're doing now, I'd say none. Because we were jumping around, drinking a beer, and getting crazy in the studio too. You know, there's a vibe on the record, I think, to me, because a lot of bands, they keep hacking it out and doing so many overdubs and double tracking and shit like that, and it doesn't sound real, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of bands can't pull it off live because they overdub so much stuff in the studio that it either doesn't sound the same, or they're standing there pushing buttons, you know, to get their tape machines working right, or something. So we kept it real live. The next record will be very much the same.